Hey everyone, it's No Clue, and I received a package in the mail today. And you know what I really want to know? Why is it so hard to not deliver a package uncrushed? And it's not like it's fragile or anything, but still, that's like the third or fourth package I've gotten from UPS that's been crushed. At least the people that deliver USPS don't crush my package all the time. And oh man, look at those shiny rims. Here, let's get. Oh yeah. I haven't had anything that shiny in a while. So I got those rims, and I got these rims. And these rims are actually taller and narrower than my other set. These are 2 inches bigger in diameter because those are 8-inch rims. These are 10, but they're only 8 inches wide instead of 10 inches wide. But that works out for what I need. Oh yeah. I'm gonna throw this on the back here real quick. There we go. Oh yeah. Haha. Now all I need to do is get some tread for these bad boys. Yeah, it's like Christmas. A very, very expensive Christmas. Let's not scratch my aluminum or the finish on these guys yet. Haven't even had tires on to scratch them. There's my torque converter springs. Here is my air filter adapter, and I think I'm going to need that longer carburetor stud now. My replacement spindle for the friend who bent mine. Although, here's the other polished aluminum rim. Man, these things are shiny. Alright, so I got my ARC flywheel right here. Set that to the side right now while I get the rest of my stuff out. My wheel bearings for the front, again polished aluminum. And got another one hiding in here. There it is. My angled tapered air filter. And I almost want to say that's it. And we got the packing slip right here. So let's open up this flywheel, because this is what I'm most worried about being damaged, because I know those aluminum rims aren't going to bend that easily. Although I'm thinking the cooling fins on here can't say the same. So a minimum 30 coil gap. Alright, good thing they send this stuff, otherwise I wouldn't have known. Oh, so shiny. So shiny. And from the looks of it, it's got dual magnets on it, which is awesome. Because what the dual magnets will do is it'll fire that spark plug twice per revolution. If I can get this out of the bag. And, nope. I was going to say if I had the dual magnets, it'd fire it twice per revolution. And firing it that second time will clear the rest of the gases out of there for more fresh air and fuel to be sent in. So I'm going to be putting all this shiny stuff on my lawnmower, and I'll be back. Alright, so I got all the shiny parts on. I got the rim sitting on both sides. They're just sitting there. They're not bolted down at all. On both these, actually I got a bolt holding just this rim on by one bolt. It's right there. But yeah, I got all the shiny parts on, and I got my airspeed adapter on. And the reason why I went with this specific air adapter, because there are cheaper ones than this. But this one will actually work with the stock clone carburetor studs, because this one on this side is shorter than that one. And I'm trying to save a couple bucks here and there, so I went with this. Although the money I spent on this, it would have been the same to buy the other stud and use the other adapter. But they claim this one has better performance, so I went with that. Anyway, so I got that going on there, and the air filter sits on there. I got plenty of room between my fenders, so if my engine has to slide back at all, I still got clearance. And yeah, it's kind of a shame that flywheel is going to be behind my recoil assembly, because that's a really nice and shiny looking flywheel. But you know, it happens. And the only thing I don't have on at this point is my torque converter springs, which are sitting right here. And that's because I'm going to get this engine back together before I take the other side apart. Just kind of do it one step at a time. And my plan is to put, for tires on this, because right now I just got the rims and no tread, is I'm going to do some tires called Greens Pro in the back. I'll put a picture on it right now because I haven't heard of these until recently. And I'm going to leave a website link in the description below. So, yeah, if you want to buy those tires, because I think they got a really cool looking tread, although they're still lawnmower tires. I'd like to put quad tires on the back, get some of the dirt racing tires. And the only issue is I built the rear end around 20-inch tires, not 18-inch, so I wasn't able to do that because I figured I was going to use the tires that are laying back there. And then I decided to go with the aluminum rims, and it changed everything. So then I'm going to do for the front are some 15-inch rib tires. And the only reason I have to go with 15s is because I can't find 16 by 6 by 6 for ribbed. All I can find is 15 6 by 6. And the 16s I did find required 8-inch rims, and they didn't have 8-inch rims that were 6 inches wide, so I'm going to go with the smaller ones. And if I have to, I'll flip my spindles around and make it so it still maintains the same stance. But yeah, this scene's coming along quite nicely. I'm down to the few final steps. I have, as I've been putting these parts on though, another parts list has been growing behind it. Like I need better or longer nylon bushings. Oh geez, I gotta fix that alignment. That's pretty bad. I'm staring at it. But I gotta buy longer bushings because right now I got washers in here and I don't want no ugly rusty washers on here. So I gotta get rid of those and just buy the longer bushings. And back behind here, I'm running the galvanized hubs, and the galvanized hubs are gonna make it to where the rims don't sit flush, because the way they did it is they just pushed it through and it's got this metal hanging here, and these holes are pretty exact. So I gotta buy aluminum hubs for the back. Also, the aluminum hubs would look nicer, and they actually got a collar that locks down on them so you don't get this little end plate here like these do. So by the time it's all said and done, I'm going to have an extra axle, which is sitting over in that corner, these hubs, and those tires. So who knows, I might make a project out of that yet. But for now, my main focus is the racing mower, and got to get this scene done by the end of next month, because that's when that's when our local lawnmower race is. And it's only a charity event, so it's not like there's any prize money to be won, and this thing's just going to be there for show, because it's more for stock lawnmowers like this Ford here. And this Ford actually won those races last year, because I'm guessing it's because it's got those monstrous 26-inch tires on the back, and so that can make it go a lot faster, because this thing left everybody in the dust. It even left 0 turns in the dust. So yeah, this scene, it's going to smoke everybody, and that's why I'm not entering it, but it's still going to be a fun thing to have. And I've always wanted to build one, so I'm still going to take my time and make sure it's right. But I also got to order, I'm guessing I'm going to end up ordering a yellow or the green or the heavier duty rear spring for that, because I don't know the difference yet. I'm going to do some digging on the internet to see if I can figure out what the difference is. And I got to order, or actually I'm just going to go to our Napa in town and get a little fuel filter to stick in that hole for a breather. Also, I know if people are using this kind of as a guide and you're saying I don't want to spend the money on the aluminum flywheel and you buy a steel flywheel, what you want to do is you can cut every other fin off these flywheels or off this plastic blower, and doing that will lower the drag on it, so your engine will allow it to hit the higher RPMs that these aluminum ones can. So it's a nice little hint for you guys if you're just going with the steel flywheel, or the actually machine steel and not the cast iron, because I don't like those cast iron flywheels. This thing actually has a crack forming in it from my short drive on it. There's a small fracture right there, and that's with me keeping the thing below $4 grand. So imagine what would have happened if I brought that thing any higher. It probably would have shattered on me. So yeah, this thing's going in the garbage. I'm done with it. Never want to see it again. And yeah, so I've been rambling here. I'm gonna throw the flywheel on the rest of the way and put my torque converter springs on. Go render out this video and upload it. So I'm gonna probably end up coming back over here and staring at it as well, because this thing's just awesome looking. So until then, guys, I'll catch you next time.